what's my opinion on skipping rope? How good is jump roping for a fighter? So many people use skipping rope, jump roping, for first to improve their footwork and also to improve their conditioning, to improve their endurance. And it makes sense, right? Because you do a movement, you do that sequential stuff, and you do that rhythmic movement. So it's very much like jogging, but instead of just moving forward on your feet, you also use your hands and you skip a bit. So it forces you to employ lighter footwork, and you can do it indoors. So it seems like a great exercise, right? And also many boxing greats do it. Many boxing greats swear by it, that it's really important, even that it's a main part of the conditioning training and of your martial arts training. So what's my opinion on it? It's suboptimal. It's not an optimal solution for training. For both of those factors, there's better training. So you want to improve your footwork, then practice footwork, right? In a boxing fight, I will not be just skipping in place. Neither will I be running. I will be standing in a fighting stance, and I will be moving around in fighting stance. And if I want to improve moving around in a fighting stance, then I will move around in a fighting stance. That's how I get better at that, right? That's how I get better at that. I will not do something else. I will do moving around in fighting. So you could just shadow box for 15 minutes instead of doing rope skipping for 15 minutes. You will have a better workout for your footwork. Same is true for endurance. Why do rope skipping if I'm not doing a rope skipping competition? You know, why do running? I'm not running away. It's suboptimal training. You will never see a cyclist who's trying to be an endurance cyclist to go run to improve their endurance. Neither will a long distance runner use a lot of cycling to improve their endurance. The cyclist will go and cycle, and the runner will go and run, and the swimmer will go and swim. That's how you improve your endurance. Endurance is mostly specific. And conditioning even is specific, and we know that your endurance and conditioning for fighting is very much mentality as well. So if you want to improve your conditioning and endurance for fighting, then do something fighting related that's very hard and strenuous for your cardiovascular system. So instead of doing rope skipping or running, do shadow boxing, do bag work, do pad work, do sparring, do literally anything else instead of just running around and rope skipping. It's just suboptimal.